Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about why we should start writing, or why I should write, especially me, and everyone else should write too. Or at least get into the habit of writing, you know? Okay, but before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. And let's get right into it. So, I have been really trying to get into the habit of writing. Okay, I'm not gonna say really trying, but I have been trying. And I have been unsuccessful. Because, I don't know, I think I'm scared of it. That's probably the biggest reason I'm kind of scared of writing. Because, I mean, if you really want to write a story, it kind of could get scary because you don't feel like you're good enough, or what you're saying is stupid, or, you know, all those random thoughts running in your head, which are not good. So I thought I should do a video about this because I want to write so much. I love writing when I do it. I love it. So I thought it would be a good idea to get it out there, a whole writing idea. So I'm kind of you know, responsible or held accountable. That's what I was going to say. Held accountable to write, you know? So here are some of the benefits that I found. That's kind of bright. Here are some of the benefits I found that come from writing. So the first one is it reduces stress, which I feel like there's a bunch of stuff, like artistic stuff, that reduces stress. So writing is one of them. When we write, especially if we're writing about a certain problem that we're having, it helps us put that problem into perspective. It lets us process that situation a bit more clearly. That's how you say it, a bit clearer. And it also pretty much not make that problem seem as big as we thought it was. It makes it smaller because now it's on paper and it's out of your head, and you're just like, oh, okay, now I could get it. And usually when you're done writing, you find the solution to your problem. Usually. Sometimes you don't, but usually you do. The second thing is that it promotes self-awareness. When you're writing, you see yourself in your writing. And I know a lot of people don't have self-awareness. I know sometimes I don't. We all need to be very self-aware of who we are to know certain things that we should and shouldn't do. When I say promote self-awareness, is that it actually helps us in that moment realize what we're feeling, what ideas we're having, what problems we're going through, and it helps us go through that and realize who we are at that moment. Now, then we could go after that. We could fix ourselves if we need to figure out what is the right thing to do after that. But it's a good thing to realize who you are at the moment. Now also it teaches you who you are, because okay, if you act a certain way with certain problems, then that's part of who you are, and that's probably how you're gonna act, and then you could tweak and help yourself get better in that certain situation. Number 3, it makes us more optimistic. Now I notice this a lot when I write, especially when I do free writing and I'm just writing and writing and writing and writing, and I end up bringing up certain issues in my mind or whatever, and when I'm past that issue, I'm like, oh my gosh, you feel happier because you're writing and writing and writing about it, and then when you're done complaining about it, at the end you're like, oh, wow, it's not that bad and things are gonna get better. Somehow you always end like that. You know what I noticed, and this is just a little tangent, but in Psalms, where King David writes, some of his psalms start really, really negative, and you're just like, whoa, okay, but at the end of it, you see how positive he comes out of it. He realizes oh yes, God is in control. It's just he's writing, and he ends with the conclusion that God is in control, and it's amazing. I think that is so beautiful. So writing promotes optimism. It makes you realize it makes you feel like things are gonna come out better, and they usually do, than what they really are. number 4, and I feel like this one should promote me more, like make me write more. It improves your creativity, which I feel like it's obvious as well. All of these are very obvious in a way, but it promotes your creativity, as in creativity is a muscle. It's kind of like when you work out, your muscles get stronger and stronger. So as you are using the muscle of creativity, you get stronger and stronger, and you get more creative. As when you work out, you get stronger. So it does promote creativity, especially when you are writing your ideas shamelessly without any fear of what anyone else thinks or yourself. If you write your ideas, and then after you're finished writing that idea, another idea pops into your head, and then you write that, and it just kind of grows. I remember a quote from Maya Angelou that says, creativity, you never run out of creativity, it grows. Like, it's kind of, that's just an amazing thing. Like, oh, because you feel like you're gonna run out of ideas after you write this one idea that you have down, and actually you end up getting more, and that is amazing. You get rid of that fear of losing the idea that, oh no, what if I lose this one idea and that's all I have? But you actually gain more from it. Blech. Well, that one was like very sporadic. But okay, whatever. So those are some of the benefits that I found for creativity, but not for writing. And now I want to say, how can you start writing? How can you build that muscle? How can you start? Because sometimes people just have no idea where to start, and actually technically I know where to start, I just don't. And the first part is sitting down, getting your laptop or a pen or a pencil or a journal, and start writing. The hardest part, honestly, the hardest part about writing is actually doing it, is starting. Is getting that blank piece of paper and starting, no matter what it is starting. That is the hardest part, and I think everyone struggles with that, is starting. Now, why do we fear it? I don't know. It's just we might fear that we suck, or that it's just gonna come out awful. I don't know. There's a bunch of reasons why I do it like that, but I think those are the thoughts that are going through my head, or that I'm not gonna be able to solve the problems that come with it. I think that one's a big one too. So yes, but the biggest thing is start. Second thing to do is make a goal for yourself that's reasonable and small. Now, if you do not work out, you have to set a goal that's small enough for you to do. You're not gonna go out and run a 10K. No, you're gonna go out and walk first. Just walk a little bit. That's the first thing you should do. Not start running and hitting, just going for it. No, you need to slowly do it. So that's the same thing with writing. So I suggest like a goal of 100 words per day, or even a sentence. That goal should literally be the lowest of your expectations that you have for yourself. And then you have that every day, and if you exceed it, great. But every day you have this mini goal, and as long as you hit it, you're good. If you go over it, fantastic. But if you just hit it, that is great too. So that's one of the things that I recommend for the goals of writing. The last thing that I recommend is write whatever you want. It does not matter what it is. It could be a story that you have in your head. It could be, if you want, like a gratitude journal, write everything that you're grateful for, or free writing is one of my favorite ones, where you just write and write and write and write and don't stop until pretty much you're just like, oh, I'm good. So write whatever you want, because that's going to help motivate you to actually do it, and not, like, oh, I don't want to write about that. Like, that is why we hate essays. Honestly, because we're writing about things that we do not like. I hate essay writing. I hate it so much. And that's why I hate doing it. Almost fell. So, write whatever you want, and you should be good to go. I know it's going to be hard, and starting off a habit is always hard, but I really want to actually learn how to write. But thank you for watching. I hope you get to start writing, and hopefully this makes me to start writing. I have no idea, but thank you for watching. Please like it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.